welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you around my one-bedroom apartment in downtown Toronto. It's 575 square feet, and the kicker is that today the apartment is empty because this is the last day on my lease. We're moving out, moving into a new space, and I just wanted to give you an idea of what it was like when I first moved into this unit, completely bare bones. And then after that, you can head on over to my other video of my actual apartment tour that shows this fully decorated, just to give you an idea of how far I brought this space along. And honestly, I spent so much time and energy and love decorating this space with so many DIYs as well. So highly recommend that you check out that apartment tour. Kind of, maybe? Okay, so I just want to say that I paid $2,000 per month to rent out this space, but that's because I started renting it about 2 years ago. Now, if I was new to renting this space now, it would probably cost around $2,100 to $2,200 per month. So I actually got a good deal, even though I still think $2,000 a month is ridiculous. But you know what? This is downtown Toronto, so that's really just what you're gonna get. Without further ado, let me get started. So this is the front door, and when you walk on in, you're gonna see a front entrance closet. This has my last belongings in it, okay? My jacket, a few things, but this is actually pretty standard as well in a Toronto apartment. I will just say one quick thing here that I do wish this front closet had was full closet door mirrors. A lot of apartments do have that, and I think that would be nice. When we're gonna head right around the corner into the bathroom. So the bathroom is actually finished in a really high-end way, not necessarily my taste, but nonetheless in a really high-end way. So if you're to look over at the sink, the countertops, the tiling that's here is all pretty nice finished. Even over to the shower and the floors, you'll notice that all the tiling on all the surfaces are the same tiles that are all really, really nice and high-end. That being said, they are gray or beige, and there's not a ton of light in here, so it's not necessarily my style. I prefer brighter stuff, but it still is really, really nice. Then as we go along, so as you can see, this is a huge hallway. I mentioned this in my initial tour, and it is huge. What I didn't say though is that I fundamentally think this was a huge waste of space. Ideally, you could put, like how they have it mocked up in the floor plans is for you to put a desk here, and for this to be kind of like a little office area. I had kind of storage here, and I had like a little bench situation out here in the front, but in the end, this is just like a really long, wide hallway, and you could do whatever you wanted, I guess, here. Quickly, I'll show you the washer-dryer situation. So this unit came with a really nice washer and dryer, and we had stuff like literally stored in all these little areas. I think if you had a closet washer-dryer situation like this, it'd probably be smart to put a shelving unit right up here so that you could like stack 2 layers of items, especially in a smaller unit. That's really helpful. Then as we carry on, right around the last corner, hey guys! The bedroom, as I just showed you, has glass sliding doors, which what's funny is that a lot of people really like this. We were here while some people came in to see this unit, thinking of buying it, and they really like the glass sliding doors, which I think is kind of a bit funny because there's not that much privacy. So this bedroom is actually really big relative to the size of the overall apartment. Like you could probably fit a king size bed in here. So when you actually compare it to the other spaces in this unit, it's pretty big. And for other one-bedroom apartments in Toronto, I'd say that the bedroom is a really good size. Back here, you have another closet. This I think might be the exact same size as the closet out in the front, maybe a little bit bigger. This is basically my closet where all my stuff went. I kind of wish that this closet had been upgraded with the mirror doors, because if these were mirrors, it would like reflect back the light a little bit better. There is no light in this room, which is also unfortunately really common for a lot of bedrooms in Toronto, but we just kind of supplemented with some lamps here and there everywhere, but it would have been nice for sure if there was a ceiling light. However, there's just not. Now we go on to the kitchen. So this kitchen is finished with high-end black marble backsplash and countertops. Again, this is the exact same material used for both. This is a really nice finish, and my husband Parth loves this finishing. A lot of people really like it. Again, it's not actually my style because I prefer kind of like lighter, brighter colors, but I think it is really nice nonetheless. The cooktop is completely flat, you can barely see it. Some people actually posted on my initial apartment tour, where is your cooktop? Like, do you have a stove? We do. It's just like completely flat and kind of hidden from the surface. One great thing about the kitchen is actually all the storage space. So all of these are cabinet doors. These are drawers that pull out, and they're really, really deep, which I think is just fantastic. And then up here even, there are cabinets all along the way, and these are super, super deep. However, they're really tall. Like, you need a step stool to be able to reach them, otherwise you can't reach anything. And I'm 5'8", so that speaks to how tall they are. Yeah, these are really good for additional storage, which is basically what we use them for, not really much cooking stuff at all, because you just can't access it easily. And I mentioned this in the other tour video, but one really cool thing about the kitchen is actually the fridge and freezer, because it doesn't even look like it's a fridge or a freezer. It's just completely built in, looks like a cabinet space. Same with the dishwasher, which is over on this side as well. Completely looks like cabinetry, and when you open it up, like, you wouldn't even know that it is a dishwasher. The oven is quite small, actually. Same with the microwave. They're just perfectly flush for this whole unit, and everything just seems like a really nice finish, and everything actually was made with quite nice brands as well. So the unit overall, from a finishing perspective, was really good. This is the living room and dining room. Now, this space was a little bit funny in some ways. Some of the units came with a kitchen island right here. I had made one because we didn't have one. There was literally no counter space. But this space, there's really only one way that you could set up the couch if you also wanted a dining table, and that's along this wall. The space is also like relatively small for the overall size of the apartment. Usually you would see the living and dining room be quite big and then the bedroom be really, really tiny. In this instance, it's almost like they cut it in two, so the bedroom and the living and dining room are almost the same size. But overall, it's quite nice because it has floor-to-ceiling windows, which brings in a lot of light when the sun is actually shining and not blocked by the building that's outside. But yeah, we really, really like it. We have these blinds installed by the landlord, which is nice because it'll cover this whole kind of area here. And we do get some sunlight that does come in, so overall pretty good. If you were to pan up for a second, you'll see exposed concrete ceilings. This is really cool in a more like lofty industrial type feel. The ceilings are also 12 feet tall, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong.
I think that's right.
Okay, 12 feet tall, so that's also really, like, opens up the space a bit, especially where it is on the smaller side. Finally, we have the balcony. And the balcony, I'm not going to go outside because I don't have shoes on, but it is just pretty small and cute. It's really nice to just have maybe a chair or two out there and enjoy the summer weather. Woo! So guys, this is my one-bedroom apartment. If this is the first video that you're seeing of this space, then I highly recommend you check out my other apartment tour video. I'm gonna link it right now in the corner and also down below. And I think you should check it out just to see how I took the decor and styling of this apartment. I really, really liked the way that it turned out, and I am gonna miss this space a lot. I put so much time and energy into decorating this and making it perfect, and now to see it completely stripped back at its bare bones is just something else. But I am really, really happy that we are making the decision to move because I am excited for my new space. It's not necessarily as nicely finished per se, but it is a lot more space, and also the layout's really nice and functional. There's more storage. I'm gonna give you a sneak peek of my new place right now. Whoop. A legit disaster right now. Wish me luck. So guys, I hope you liked this video. If you did, then give me a thumbs up down below, or leave me a comment and let me know what you think about this apartment as an empty space. If you walked in here and you were looking to rent out a space, would you be like, yes, this is the one, or would you think, there's some problems with this layout? Let me know, I'm really curious to find out. You can also head on over to my other apartment tour and once again check it out, fully furnished, to see the before and after in all its glory. But yeah, I hope you liked this video once again. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time. Bye!